I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to share our story. nimexchange is a cloud-based content distribution service for broadcast television. We enable the screaming fast delivery of video, whether it's news, sports, weather, short form, 1 to 3 minutes long, to stations, ownership groups, networks, and syndicators. What's different about us is that we're software as a service. We're a full cloud-based model, which means you pay for what you pull. You can put as much content into our system as you'd like. You're charged when you actually pull content out. You access our service through a simple web-based browser, or we also have a mobile device. We're a team of software design engineers out of Kansas City. We've been in the business for a long time, over 35 years. A lot of our software technology is under the underpinnings of a lot of our competitive softwares out there. You probably haven't heard of us before because up to this last year and a half, we've really been operating as an OEM and been the supporting infrastructure for a lot of other systems. We have several customers up here you can see, and you also can see some of the screenshots of our desktop and our mobile application. This next slide is a picture of our data centers, which is really the engines and the infrastructure that really what makes our service so valuable. We've invested heavily in the last year and a half in hardware. And we also have invested heavily in storage and the connectivity, and also partnering with other cloud vendors, AWS and Amazon, to provide a highly reliable and fast service to our customers. You'll see a picture up here. One of our data centers is actually in an underground cave in Kansas City, which is pretty unique that we have that. And we've been there now for a couple years. So the point is that we have a reliable, secure infrastructure to provide a very highly accessible and available product. The other thing I wanted to mention here is we've made this significant investment on the behalf of our customers. We call it return without investment. One of the other major things that we've invested in is very large, significant transcode farms. The transcode farms is really what enable us to be able to deliver the content so quickly. Our software automatically, when a piece of content is put into our system, automatically goes through and transcodes into 16 different formats so that it is delivered and available to the receiving station in whatever station definition they need and the format that is best suited for them to go on air. That's a pretty significant item there. And we're quick. When a piece of content goes into our system, usually the turnaround time is 4 minutes. That's automatically, again, transcoded into these 16 different formats so that it's available to whoever needs it in the format that they need. We consider nimexchange a game-changing technology. It's game-changing from a couple significant aspects. Number one, we were the first to fully move content distribution for news into a cloud-based model, and it works. We've been working on this for several years, but within a 6-month period, we were able to transition a very significant network customer and all their affiliate stations to the cloud-based model. The other game-changing technology that we have here is a piece of our technology, and it resides as part of the software, in that we are able to immediately make content accessible to all of the stations within a group. It's not traditional sharing. Our software understands the relationships between a station, between who owns the station, its affiliation, and the markets that it supports. So automatically when content is put in, it knows that I own the copyright for this content. My sister station over here also has rights to that content, and they get it immediately. It's just part of the platform. One other item of note is moving to a full software-based platform means that there's no capital dollars expended at all, no capital requirements. Again, we've made that investment so you don't have to. It's all pay per pull based on, the pricing is based on the amount of quantity of video that you download. This slide is really to show you that we are a proven service model. We've been doing this now for a couple years. We have some pretty significant stats to prove out that we have made this work. We've delivered over 3.5 million minutes, which is sizable, to over 315 different endpoints, whether that's a newsroom or a news agency, over the last year. And again, no capital expenditure required. It's all pay per pull, based on what you use. And we call it return without investment. There's lots of great features to nimexchange. I'll just go over a couple of them. The first one I mentioned, but it's worthy of mentioning again, it's content sharing. And it's just the innate ability of the software to understand the relationships between stations and their ownership groups, so content is made immediately available. Some content distributions services say that you can share content, but usually it requires them having to take an action to make that happen. This is just part of the permissioning and part of the way the software is designed. The second feature that I'd like to just talk to you a little bit about is about future-proofing. We are leading-edge technologists. We've been in the business for over 35 years. So the point is, we're looking out for the next things that are coming on in the video arena. Whether it's H.265 or Ultra HD, our engineers are working on that and ensuring that our users are getting the best content quality possible that works in their workflow. And finally, the last piece is really about the acquisition of content and how we have several tools out there available that help you bring that content more quickly into your newsroom. With our mobile application, you can now upload from your mobile device B-roll content, get it into the system where, once again, it's immediately disseminated across the group. Similarly, we're working with bonded cellular partners right now so that the camera crews can shoot directly to the clouds. We'll pick it up in our cloud and, again, make it available to all the groups immediately. So in summary, I just want to leave you with a couple things. Return without investment, no capital at all required. It's all pay-per-pull model. And we're here to really help promote the value of your content across a group and maximize it so that you make the best use of that content before it goes outside of your group. Thank you very much.